We're in Hungary for mouflon, big mouflon, trophy mouflon, but it isn't going to be easy. Paul is on a reconnaissance mission as part of Childerley Sporting.co.uk, his outfitting business, to see what hunting opportunities exist over here.
Welcome to sunny Hungary. We're over here for a couple of days. We've got a group of guys come across to do some high seat hunting, and myself I've come out as well to test out a bit of mouflon stalking. Got guys out here I know as like an outfitter, and I wanted to come out and just try it out first of all. When you come across the different country hunting, you obviously look at the weather. Last week there was, I think it was minus 20 here. This week's a little bit warmer, but we got the snow, which is absolutely fabulous to hunt in for looks and for photographs, but for actually getting close to animals is so tricky because they can hear you coming miles away. So it's going to be a difficult hunt, and we're going to put our stalking skills to the test on this one, I think.
To start with, our guide Arkosh has suggested he show us some examples of the animals on his ground. For this, we're going to be in a high seat. There is a salt lick in this part of the estate, and the herd regularly passes through to a feed station. The weather has been brutal, so supplementary feeding is part of the management plan. Slowly they emerge from the wood to the open ground. There are some impressive rams in the group. Paul has been offered a trophy of 75 to 80 centimetres. They do grow to more than 90 centimetres, but that is big.
How many do you take off your area a year, males?
20, 25 males per year.
Yeah. It's a magnificent looking animal, isn't it? For a trophy, mate.
I think that this is the best looking prepared trophy on the wall.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it does look very grand on the wall.
Yeah.
Do you get many fatalities, many injuries from them when they're fighting, when they're butting?
Yes.
Knockouts?
Yes, they do. It's fatal when 3 or 4 fighting together. Sometimes it happens that 3 rams hits 1 ram.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
In a group, and then they can be hurt.
What ages are the first 2?
The first, I think it's about 4 or 5 year old.
Yeah.
The second one is about 7.
Yeah, 7 years. Yeah.
The first one is about 75.
Yeah.
And the second one is about 80, 85.
Yeah. What's the biggest one you've had here? You've had some
95.
95. Yeah. That's serious. That's coming right up and.
Yeah. It was quite wide.
Yeah.
And had a big curve. So it was only by his eyes.
Yeah.
But it was so wide.
Yeah.
That it was 95 centimeters.
As this series is stalking success and not high seat success, we let them walk on by, and the following morning we are off on foot.
So I brought my Seiko 85 rifle over, 308 calibre. It's a heavy valve varmint with a set trigger. It's the same rifle I used up on the up in Scotland on the goat. I changed the optics on top, taken off the Conquest DL, and I put on the V8 3.8 with 35 for 60. Good light gathering, and good for a bit longer distance shooting as well. So perfect setup for this sort of thing. Also the Seiko's quite nice. We let the silencer on. Makes it a nice short compact rifle. You can't hunt with a silencer in Hungary, so had to take it off, re-zero, check we're all on, and should be in business. As you hear, we're just trying to walk up this road now. It's like, unbelievably noisy. So I think every single animal will run out the other end of the forest. So. In a minute I'll start crawling, so it'll be alright.
It's going to be really tough. The snow is crisp, not soft, and we are loud. However, within the first 15 minutes, a suitable animal presents itself over the ridge. We can't believe our luck. But it's a weird feeling, possibly shared by other hunters. We question whether we have earned it. We have 3 more outings planned, but here's a chance. The decision is made for us, and the herd spooks and are off.
I just wanted to get further forward a little bit, just get onto the side of a tree. And yeah, just a crunch of the snow, poof, straight away. And then just whack straight into a big group up onto the ridge. So now we're going to plan to go up this track around the top of them and try and ambush them from the top. But I think we'll be pushing it today because it's good. It's snow and fog. So another great hunting conditions to go out and hunting in.
We head off in pursuit, but not surprisingly seem to be bouncing the mouflon from one hilltop to another. We've worked hard, but no kebab. Day 2 and the fog and snow come and go. This time Paul tests his shooting king clothing, his Mindel footwear and his general resilience by standing in wait. An hour and a half later, and with just one bleat in the distance and blue lips, we have to take the party to the sheep.
Can you see it? It's behind the lamp.
Incredibly, this time we get to within 50 metres. Our cover is blown by a lamb on the fringes of the group. We freeze, literally, hoping it'll graze on. 25 minutes later, and we've been outstared.
We got into a group. They were only 50 yards in front of us. The ram was unfortunately too small. And the rest were all females and kids. And we waited there for 30 minutes, poised in one position, and one of the kids had spotted us. And he just stared at us.
We know we've been rumbled, but Akos picks up the pace and races to a passing point which we can reach before they do. The mouflon herd cuts across further away than we'd thought, and there's no shot. It's been a fun but frustrating few days. Paul knows what's here and how difficult the stalking in snow can be. For more information about Paul's Seiko's Ice V8 scope or Shooter King clothing and prototype rucksack, refer to the description below. For hunting opportunities with Paul, go to childerleysporting.co.uk.